Hey guys, it's Beth here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. It means so much to me that you are continue watching my videos because I know I can be very inconsistent with my uploads, but I just like to produce videos that I think will bring value to someone's life. And I can't work on a project if I'm not 100% invested in it. I don't want to upload just to upload. So thank you. I appreciate you if you're still watching my videos. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on right now before we jump into the video. I know that things are challenging right now, but it's important to remember that you're not alone in this. The collective is experiencing the same thing as everyone else right now, and I think that in itself is really beautiful and kind of powerful. We should use this time to step back a little from our lives and examine, am I living the life that I want? And it's a good time to start cultivating the life that you do want to live. It's important to remember to take care of ourselves and give ourselves a break and just breathe and relax and just heal. It's a great time to go within. So thank you for listening to that. Now for the video. So when I upload this, it will officially be a year since I graduated culinary school. I know, I can't believe how fast the time went. It has been quite a journey. I was not expecting it to be as hard as it was. This might not happen to everyone, but it was just a lot of personal things. But at the end of the day, it was all in divine timing, and it was for me to grow and become the best version of myself. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about 4 possible challenges you might go through after graduating culinary school. I want to let everyone know that you are not alone in this and you're not weird to feel like this. And I just want to help you guys navigate through those uncomfortable emotions that come up after graduating. This might relate to anyone that just graduated college, but I will be directly talking to people in the food industry. So let's get right into the video. The first thing that you might experience after graduating is asking yourself, am I doing enough? I can't tell you how many times I was constantly asking myself this. I feel like we put so much pressure and expectations on ourselves. And especially coming from a school like the CIA, we're expected to go to this really fancy or high-end restaurant or pastry shop or whatever it is. And the truth is that you don't really have to do that. I know it's easy to want to give in to the expectation of going to a really fancy, high-paying place, but it's important to stay true to yourself. Where do you actually want to go? Where do you see yourself being your happiest? Your worth does not come from where you work. You are just as valuable as someone working at a Michelin star restaurant. You don't have to be doing all these amazing things right off the bat. You don't have to go to the best place or the most high-paying job right away. Good things take time, and if you really want to do this for the rest of your life, why rush your journey? You have more than enough time to figure everything out. Just remember that you are doing enough for you. If you're happy in your situation, own it. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. We're all in different parts of our lives. And if you're not happy about what you're doing and you really don't think you're doing enough, make adjustments. What is it that you really want to do? Go do that. Don't sacrifice your happiness for a job that is dimming your spark. So it's important to remember, yes, you are doing enough. Don't be so hard on yourself. Have some compassion for yourself. The second thing that you might experience after graduating culinary school is burnout. This is a state of complete exhaustion. You're mentally drained, you're physically tired, and mentally you don't even know where you're at. And you don't want to get to this point, but I think it's really common for people, especially in our industry, since it is such a high-paced, high-intensity, and high-demanding industry, that a lot of us do get burnt out really easily. And this happened really early on for me because right after I graduated, I let myself rest for a week and then I went straight to work. And I don't suggest you doing that. I think you should give yourself time to situate it at home, because I know many of us might be going back to living with mom and dad, and that might not always be easy, and it's a lot of adjusting. So just starting at a new job and moving back home with your parents isn't always the funnest thing. We get to this point because once we find a job that we really wanted, we just give ourselves to it completely. We just fall into it so hard because we think this is what we went to school for. This is our life now. This is what I do. But don't make this mistake. Your personal life and your relationships are just as important as your career life. But burnout does not have to happen to you. The easiest way to avoid this is to listen to your body. Take care of yourself and really nourish yourself with good food. Don't start eating a bunch of freezer food. I know we went to culinary school, but sometimes it gets to that point where you're just so tired you don't want to cook for yourself and you just buy a bunch of freezer food. But don't do that. Keep nourishing yourself on your plate, off your plate. It's important to have a good support system and to have people that you can lean back on. I know that this industry isn't always easy, and I think it's really important to have a self-care routine. Like, do things that make you feel good, things that help you unwind and help you relax. It's not healthy to be in a stressful state all the time, so let yourself unwind from work, because I know once you start working, that it kind of literally becomes your life. What really affected me, that's the only thing I was doing. I was just sleeping, I was just eating, I was just working, doing other things that bring me joy, like doing yoga, writing in my journal, cooking for myself, like good food, not just freezer food. It's really important to listen to your body and take care of yourself so you don't burn out. Keep your priorities in order. The third thing that you might experience after culinary school is loss of inspiration. It kind of relates back to burnout, but once we begin working 5 to 6 days a week with 8+ hours, after a while we begin to work on autopilot. Like, it's the same thing every day, and it's easy to get yourself lost in that and just operate in a routine every single day. And I'm not saying routines are bad, because I really like routines, but something that can help you to not lose your inspiration is go to work and ask questions. Pay attention to things that you are interested in. You can't just go to work and do the same thing every day and expect magical ideas to come out. I think it's really important to keep feeding your soul, like read books, watch YouTube videos. If there's something that sparks interest in you, go for it. You'll never know what might come from it. Who knows, it might lead you towards something greater than you could have ever imagined. So don't be afraid to go after something that's different. Keep your inspiration alive. Fourth and final thing that you might experience after graduating culinary school is second guessing. Did I pick the right career? Did I make the right decision? And this feeling might not come right away. It might come maybe 6 months into your career and you just feel confused and lost. You're like, why did I decide to do this? And I can't tell you that. You're not going to change your mind. Some things are just not meant for us. I think that this is something that's kind of inedible, but something that might help you process this emotion is to keep a journal, or if you're not into that, write it on a piece of paper. But write on a piece of paper these questions. Why did you pick this career? What was it about this career that shouted your name so loudly? Why did you fall in love with cooking or food? Write these questions down and answer it. Put it on a wall where you can see it every day. And if that doubt ever arises, you have something to go look at and remember what made you want to pursue this career. If you're not a words person and you're more of an action person, go make that. Go make your favorite dish. Go make a dish that you always wanted to do. Go watch that movie that sparked something inside of you, or watch that Chef's Table episode that just inspired you to cook. Because I know that there is going to be moments where you forget why you loved this industry so much. I think it's important to have a reminder. Why do you love food or cooking so much? What is it about it that brings you so much joy? And I think it would be a great tool to have something to remind you of that feeling that you felt when you knew that this was what you wanted to do. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. That is it for my video. It means so much to me that you watch this, and I hope this has helped you or brought some value into your life. I just wanted to shed light on this because these were all emotions that I definitely felt throughout my post-grad life. I wish you the best on your journey, and just know that it's going to be amazing regardless of what is happening. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, you will learn something. I just want you guys to know to keep going, keep doing what you love. Challenges may arise, but you will get through it. We did not come here to suffer. Everything is in divine timing, and everything is putting you on the path to becoming the best version of yourself. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll put the thing right here. Don't be afraid to message me if you have any questions about anything. I am happy to help you guys next time. I don't know when, but I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.